park and got busted for doing the ring around the rosy ride. Went in the park late at night and he put a lot of people over 80 uptight. He was doing the ring around the rosy ride. Ring around the rose, touch your nose and blow your toes in mine, doing the ring around the rosy ride. Ring around the rose, touch your nose and blow your toes in mine, doing the ring around the rosy ride. We ought to send Officer Joe Strange to some Australian mountain range so we all can do the ring around the rosy ride. Would you like to put Philadelphia up type one mass a ring around the rosy in the middle of the night? Yes, we all should do the ring around the rosy ride. Touch your nose and blow your toes in mine, doing the ring around the rosy ride. It really was a drug, I said ring around rose. Touch your nose and blow your toes in mine, doing the ring around the rose. Touch your nose and blow your toes when you're doing the ring around the rosy ride.
You're darn good for 19. Are you kidding?
I want to see Pippi 96 in a couple of weeks. Alan will be 96 in a couple of weeks' time. Oh, okay. The picture.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
With the picture.
Time.
Wow.
So there's 4 years.
So I hate to say this, but you guys make me feel young.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we were away last
I
week,
think
so I don't have
just the
time to do
same.
it, but I will
Yeah.
find it.
It's when I come to
And what
do
I'll
it,
do
I can't
is I'll
do
look
it.
through it.
Right.
And I'll
That's the
scan
frustration.
anything that I think would be helpful, anything with your mum in it.
My dad, when he was 88 when he finally passed. He said that he stopped aging at 33. He's always thought of himself as 33 the rest of his life.
You're still young inside here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
12 pictures or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I was still playing rugby when I was
What is
well
you
into
will
my
see
30s.
your mum.
Yeah.
She was a
Injuries
bridesmaid.
took so long.
So of course in those days,
Yeah.
in
So I
those
had to
days
give
you
it up,
didn't have.
sadly.
Dang
I
it.
mean, my son's wedding. I
those
still
things.
looked through, and I think there's 1,000 pictures on the disc, and I haven't even bothered to look through them.
Yeah.
So the other bridesmaids was Joyce, who was
Joyce. She's still in Bristol, Joyce.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
she
got
knows you're
probably
sort of coming.
half a dozen pictures, and that was it.
Well, you'll
And
be in
if you
Bristol,
blink,
won't
you?
tough.
too bad.
Yeah, where you stay in Bristol? Do you know?
On Queens Road,
Queens Road.
In a
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Right?
So which bit of Bristol is that then? Is that east, west,
It
south?
is.
Who is that? Yeah, who is that?
What is that called?
I know who this is.
I looked at it.
But
Hold
I
on,
don't
see.
know.
Maybe you can see where it is.
yeah, could be husband. That was
That's
her
my dad.
So you didn't know who that was, did you?
Nothing. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Recognize my dad. She's getting muddled up. Yes, nothing to worry about.
Join the crowd, Kathy.
Just go, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
There's Mom.
Yep. There's
Yeah,
Mom.
there's Joyce there.
That's Joyce.
And that's who's? Oh, that's
that-
your brother,
is
isn't
that-
it? Bob, isn't it?
No, that's.
His
Oh
brother.
yes, that's.
Yeah, that's.
Alan's
You had a
brother.
brother.
He had
his
two
brother.
younger brothers. It's half brothers actually. They've both passed away now.
He looks. I mean, Alan looks very much like his dad did,
Yeah.
except his dad had no hair.
Oh, which is his dad?
No.
That's her dad.
That's my dad.
I'll just shut up now.
I think it might. Why don't you listen a little bit?
Okay.
Alan's dad and mum were passed on. Oh no, they were there. They're there. Of course they are.
We'll get there.
They were that you were.
They're there. You'll see them.
But there's your mum
That's
there.
our
and
best
Joyce.
man. Alan went to school with John. They joined the Navy together, And we saw them a few weeks ago, actually.
Oh,
Came to see us.
wonderful.
And
Yeah,
this
that's
is
still going.
That's
Joyce.
Joyce.
Yeah.
I was afraid to
Kinda
say
did.
it.
I
And
went
that's
to
the groom.
Australia.
That's a
So
good.
we did stay together.
And that's her
Oh well.
dad.
That's my dad. My dad.
Uncle
yeah.
Fred.
Jason might use
Right.
Western.
Oh, of course, Winnie. Okay, yes, of course.
Okay, you're on the.
Morning.
That's because Auntie Wynn hasn't been in one of these yet.
Because everybody's on
That's what has me thrown.
That's why it has it. Yeah, this is Uncle.
It doesn't. It looks just like Uncle
It does
Fred,
look just like him.
Because it isn't.
Yeah, that must
Oh,
be
there's,
why.
that's Alan's mum and dad there. And that's
There.
Terry. That's Joyce's brother. He's passed away now.
Terry Hall, isn't it?
And that would be
Yeah,
Auntie Wynn and
that,
Uncle.
that
Okay.
was
And that's
Alan's
Sid
mum and
and
dad.
Blanche.
Blanche and Sid.
And that was their clock.
That's
in
Winnie. Winnie, my
Oh,
mum.
wow. Yeah, we know Winnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know Winnie.
Well, you know what?
stayed
Winnie.
with Winnie.
Auntie Wynn,
Yeah, she was.
like you, she never got any older.
No, she
So
didn't.
you got it as well.
Yeah.
That
she
was a
didn't.
good thing to
She-
inherit from a mother,
She
isn't
never
it?
looked young.
Well,
No,
we-
she didn't.
We hope we've got
How
good
old was
genes
your
from
mum
them.
when she passed?
Keep us going.
She's a bit older than me.
But she's been gone a while now.
No, she
I think she was 81 or 82, wasn't she?
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, she died
In
when.
93, right?
No, she died just before our we had babies. She'd have seen great grandchildren if she hung on.
Yeah, you're right.
She did
Right,
see
2000.
great grandchildren.
So it's
Yeah,
about
of
9.
course she did.
I'm gonna say 9-10 years because Riley's 8, but it was before Leah, so it was probably 9.5, 10 years.
Leah
ago.
was born in 14.
Yep, so was Riley.
So it was
would have been-
2013.
it would have been 13.
2013. No, she never saw great grandchildren.
No,
Didn't see
she
them.
didn't. No, she didn't get to.
where did
And 2 were pregnant. I mean,
Yeah.
both of us had a daughter pregnant. But
Anyway.
oh, that's
That was,
lovely.
where was that? Was it Blaze
Oh
Castle?
yeah, that's just
Was that-
Blaze Cut. It was like a prefab church really, when we got married, and then we went out to Blaze Castle in Bristol. Blaze, I bet you've heard.
Yeah, we've
heard of it,
been
Blaze
there.
Castle. And they got lovely gardens out there. We went out there for the reception.
Oh,
And this is Alan's parents,
That's
correct?
yeah.
Okay. I'm afraid to say anything. I've gotten it so mixed up.
You're fine. Well,
And
oh,
Okay, now.
yeah, there's all the
Now
family.
there's the
oh,
challenge.
this is the big.
I don't
this
know
is
if
big.
But
there's any.
I doubt if there's
Somebody's
anybody in
coffee
here.
gone
For,
cold.
Yeah, it's
So
Rob's
there's
coffee.
no,
I don't think there's
No,
beyond
there-
Mum.
Yeah,
I don't
there
think there's
wouldn't be
anybody we
anybody
know.
there.
well, there's
My grandmother's
Jack.
there.
Oh, Uncle Jack.
Uncle Jack.
Jack
he's there.
Isaac?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jack.
So there-
Brian there. I can't remember if Brian's on there.
That was. Or is
Oh no,
Brian-
is that oh God, I'm
can't
getting
see it.
confused now.
Let's
Oh,
let
there's
her see
Gordon
it. She
there,
can,
Yeah.
I can see
you can
Gordon.
point out people
You
to
need
us
to.
because we're
You
not.
need to.
Everybody. Well, there's
You can sit down if you'd like and say you were right. That was.
yeah, Jack, and that's Johnny Brooks. That's
That's your uncle.
your uncle.
It's Uncle John.
Uncle
who we're
John.
going to
Uncle
see.
John.
Right.
Yeah.
I could
Yep,
scan that for you.
And,
send it to you.
There's Auntie Rose. That's Jackie's mother. There's your grandmother there. That's Valerie's mother. There.
So there was another rose.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 roses. 3 Auntie Roses.
Okay.
No,
One
no,
was
you
a
need to be
rose.
quiet
One was a
now.
rose. One was a Rosina. And I
Yeah.
don't know
And
whether.
there's Auntie Doris. That's another of your mum's
We know
brother.
Auntie Doris.
Yeah, Auntie Doris. That's my granny. That's my dad's mum.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh, there's Billy Brooks. That's your
There's a
granddad.
grandfather,
Mhm.
yeah.
Billy Brooks, yeah. Anybody else that you would know there? I don't think there is. Family oh, that's Uncle Leslie's younger one. Oh, that's Terry. He's
Okay.
passed away. That's Bobby. He's still with us, Bob.
Is Uncle Roy in this?
He should be somewhere, yeah.
Was he that young at that time?
Who's that? No, that's one of Uncle Charlie's.
What we
Can't
could
remember
do
now.
is we could if you want a copy of that,
That would be great.
I could scan it and I'll over time we'll get
Yeah,
one to.
well, I must find those.
Well, what
those
you can
other
do
photographs,
is you
there's
could
a lot
also,
of
we
family
could circle
ones.
it and you could put a little line down
Yeah.
and we could maybe get all the people to it if you want it.
she said.
That's Uncle John.
So how old there? Because Uncle
It's
Roy
quite
was
an
7
interesting,
years younger
document, isn't
than
it, that
him.
you've got
Yeah.
So
the family
if you
together.
could
Family
go by
together.
He
that.
might,
We
yeah, I
don't
don't
do
think he.
family get-togethers like
He
that
must be
because
there
everybody's
somewhere,
scattered and they
that's
can't
Yeah.
all make it.
But I can't
Well,
tell how old
this-
Uncle
this
John
one,
is there
I
to
think we
gauge
sent
how
you a
old
copy of
Uncle
that.
John
Yes.
would be.
This
Oh,
is
what year were you
relatively
married?
small in the UK. This is all of our
52.
family together, other than
Okay,
one
so this is
grandchild who
1952.
didn't want to be in the picture.
Okay.
Taking
was
it
there,
though.
he was
So-
around, taking it local pub, but getting
Well,
everybody
would be
and her
21,
husband. They live about
And
60
Uncle
miles
John
away.
is
They live
7 years
close.
younger.
We're close.
Yeah, call it
Laura's
7.
Claire's pretty close.
Okay, so that's.
Parents are obviously
well,
here.
it's easy. It's
That's
Matthew
Raymond
and
there.
Jess are
Right.
close.
Raymond. So we're
Rebecca, our
21,
daughter, is
we're doing
just
it
up
by
the road,
sevens.
really. So, but even getting them all
So
together
it'd be 14,
for a lunch
so
was
yeah,
really
we should have been
hard.
here in
So,
I
seven.
would imagine
And
so.
he should have been around the age
and
of 7. Who
luckily,
would
because
they look
the
like they were
pub's
age 7
got
in
plenty
there.
of room, we were able to sort of pose it in the garden there and
That's,
set it up
think
for
that
a
is it?
team shot.
no,
Which-
that is
Which pub is that?
Uncle
This is called the
Charlie's-
Farmer Inn, which is about
Uncle Leslie's son
3
there.
miles that way.
And that's his younger son. So I don't know
We
where
put the
Royston
we got the thatched cottages in behind it, so it's a
somewhere.
little hamlet.
This has got a big green.
Yeah, they've got a big garden by it.
That's where we went.
You went to the Farmer Inn?
I couldn't read the. Obviously, I didn't read the name properly.
I absolutely, that is astounding.
Does not look like the place we.
Yes.
The Farmer Inn.
I mean, it looks
Yes.
like it, doesn't it?
Oh,
Where we went?
what was it? The Bird in Hand.
Yes.
No.
We
no,
went.
that was-
We went. There's a car park's like over here.
Yeah, so if you
behind it. Car park's behind, isn't it?
Who's that?
That was our
well, the Farmer Inn, if
70th
you
wedding
go there,
anniversary.
that is absolutely
The whole family's there
spooky
except one
coincidence
great grandson.
because
He wouldn't
parents used to live
he hid under
down the
the
road
table
from there,
and
and
he
as
wouldn't come out.
as a teenager, 18, that became our local
beautiful.
pub. So we were going up there Friday evenings and Saturdays and spending lots of time drinking local beer. And the fact that you've gone there, I think is just
Well, the wild.
Is the farmers? What was it
His
called?
mum
It's
was
called the
21 and
Farmer
she's a
Inn.
year older than
Farmer,
you.
Yes.
Oh, farmer.
yeah.
I mean, I found,
In-
the only thing I found was in Mum's
And it'll
wedding.
be in
Yeah,
Catherington.
that's it. Deborah said she already had one.
No.
This is all the family here. This is us. And there's Peter. There's Pete. Yeah, and there Peter. Trish is here with the
No, because they had
grandson.
they had it out here. He was out in
No,
the
that's
front.
Rebecca.
The green was
That's Peter's
between the
daughter.
road and the
With her little one.
main
She's
building.
got two little boys.
I just
and that's her
wanted-
husband.
Yes, it was.
Is that Stephen with his beard? Must be. He had a beard. Peter's never had a beard. Must be Peter. That's Jack and Joan here. They came.
come off it,
Oh.
it wouldn't have been the red line.
Can't see him very well.
Can't see Jack. That is a bit of
No.
No, there's no green in the red line. Absolutely no grass.
There we are.
But
There's
the
Jack
reason
and
why,
Joan.
interesting enough, from Horndine
Yeah.
though, you are very
Absolutely.
quickly into the open
And there's Mum
countryside
looking at
going.
the Oh, so here's
does that take you into? Oh no, that's. Oh yeah, that could
Got
take you
lights on
around.
the top. there's Sue when she was younger.
It wouldn't
And
have
that
been
was Stephen's
Swallow.
first wife, Jill.
So it's definitely
We're still
Stephen.
very
There's no
friendly, you know.
countryside
She,
there.
of course,
Yeah,
She's
the
mother
other
of his
person-
he's mother
children,
of the
right?
two,
You
yeah,
ended
the
up
two
at,
girls, honestly.
Harvester there.
And we
Who's
got-
that?
Wouldn't have been there.
That's Pete.
Oh, it is Pete?
Yeah, that's Peter.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Where's
Trish
that?
behind.
That's
And
on Rome's
got-
Castle.
that's
that-
David.
Oh, yes.
Ah, that's their first child, right?
That's the first great.
And my great treat during the early
don't
part
wanna
of the war was meeting my
You
father.
roll them up in your
Men
sleeve.
worked till 12:30 on a Saturday in
Falling
those
out.
days. If they
So
were
who
lucky,
else were
12
you wrong
o'clock.
about?
My father worked till 12 and we used to meet us in Bristol.
about that. So
Oh,
And there was
I'm trying to
during
sort
the
out
war,
who
lots of
was
restaurants in that
working for Bristol
particular
Rovers.
area,
I'm
which
just
was
trying
a
to figure
very,
myself.
very
He
popular
sent
area.
us a photo.
Yeah.
He sent,
Packed
they
out
they
on a Saturday
adopted
with
Richard and
people
Jeffrey,
having lunch
and they
with
were
their
in
family.
the
That was just about wiped out.
pamphlet.
But very,
that
excuse me,
and they
very
sent them a
quickly,
big picture of
an
Bristol,
organisation called
Alaska,
British
and,
Restaurants
Richard
were
and
set
Jeffrey
up
were
in
the
Nissen Huts, I
Jersey.
think they were called,
And it was,
Nissen Huts.
yeah, and it was in
And,
the program.
They were doing
and
economic meals with
now I can't remember who
uh,
the
No,
lad was.
vegetable
Jack.
pies and Plenty of potatoes, surprisingly enough, and chips.
Uncle John.
Chips was a sort of staple diet.
And
And of course, when I joined the
what was
Navy
his
in
brother? I've forgotten his
'44,
John's brother?
yeah.
to sit down to a meal with
Yeah.
Royston.
every plate full
No, he's too
I
young.
think
in
I
the
think
training camp, this
it
was.
was John actually.
At sea, it's rather different, but there we
Yes.
are. But
we
oh
were
God, I've had
in Bristol then.
a
you know, we
cheerful
were
lot.
living
I
down
can't
in,
grumble about my
Wembley.
life. So I'd have liked more money.
Alan
I'd
was
have liked to
teaching
spare a
down there.
second wife.
Ah.
Oh,
I say
did
that?
you hear that?
I thought I'd throw that in, see if you were listening.
See, if you were listening, he said he'd like a second wife. He wanted to see if you were
We
listening.
might guess.
Now, I told you before, it was love at first sight.
What?
With you, dear.
Oh, me?
Was it first or second?
Ah,
A long
yeah.
time ago now.
Well,
Who's
I
your
And,
boss?
Yeah, I
Can't do that
I was only, I
nowadays.
was only a little office girl. So I went to work in the office, didn't I? And you were,
Yes.
you were in charge.
I thought, Christ, what are they sending me now?
Oh.
And
So I
used to
guess
go
it
in
was
with the
second,
boys
love
at
it, second
lunchtime.
look.
Do you remember? What did
They
you
both
do?
have
Like,
sticks. They can
You
start
went out
hitting
at
each other.
lunchtime,
They
didn't
can.
you?
My boyfriend's on there. I had at the time.
Yes.
Oh, Ron?
Is he still around? Just
He's on there.
I'm just asking.
My great school friend, we joined up separately, both in the Navy, but he was 5 months ahead of me. And he went to Canada to do his training. And I envied him, I must admit, with some of the stories he told me. They went right across Canada to a training base in Vancouver.
Oh wow.
And they picked up a new minesweeper in New York, I think, at the shipyards. And he came home, that was John.
I know.
To my disappointment, I went to Australia to finish off to start off my Navy career.
You had a lovely time in Australia.
Pardon?
You had a lovely time in Australia.
I didn't tell you all the details.
It's time it comes out.
I don't want to take too much notice of what
I
he's
was
saying.
woken up 3 o'clock one morning, and I was
Take it with the
sleeping on a
grain.
wall. A big, wide, flat front wall about that high. By two Australian policemen saying, "Come on, Jack, you can't sleep there." Oh, how far are we from the shore? About another mile and you'll be there. And I walked the rest, and that's all because I took a girl home. As rewarded with a kiss. I had to walk back.
So you were frisky. He was frisky.
I didn't know him then.
I've been
He's
trained
5 years older than I am.
older and wiser. Well, you must admit, Mrs. Cox was a wonderful secretary. She posed no danger to
She
me.
was a lovely, lovely lady.
And I posed no danger to her.
She was a lovely lady,
Oh.
wasn't she, Mrs. Cox?
Very sad.
Anyway, you had a lovely time, didn't you, in the Navy?
I really
You had
enjoyed
3
it.
wonderful years by the
It
sound
brought
of
me
it.
into contact with
And then
chaps.
when you joined up with John, you got a photograph of both of you in uniform, 17 and a half they were, and then you met again 3 years later when you got demobbed. They
That's
were
right.
demobbed on the same day. Back here, back in Pompey.
But, I was very tempted to sign on again. Very tempted.
Well, they were asking you to sign on.
yeah,
weren't
they were giving, offering you a
offering
bonus to join on.
bonus to
They were
stay.
so short of sailors for their ships.
What made you not sign on? You said you were tempted. Why didn't you?
Well,
Can
I've
you
been away for
remember?
some years, and my parents were getting older, obviously. But I felt a sense of responsibility to them, really.
Gotcha.
But I had 2 younger brothers, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I came to work in the smelting company.
Well, you came back there because that's where you joined
I
up.
joined.
Yeah. But
Up
you
where I
weren't-
was working.
You weren't settled there. You were
No.
wondering, and then you saw that there was this teacher training course
Yeah.
in the paper, didn't you,
Yeah.
in Bristol? And
In
you
Bristol.
decided to do
Joined
that.
up.
And you had a wonderful time
It,
as
I
a
had
teacher.
2 years training to be a teacher. And
They was doing
it was
short term training then.
Mostly full of young women learning to be
Oh
teachers.
yeah. I
But
remember
we had a
young 18-year-olds with all the ex-service chaps.
a group of ex-servicemen together, and I can remember them all so well. And the stories we
all
told
the
each other.
boys.
Oh, dear,
Then
dear me.
You were very lucky. You worked your way up from a teacher up to a
Principal,
deputy
right?
head,
Yeah.
and then we moved down here. You had a small headship, didn't you?
Yeah.
A small school in Farley Hill.
Farley Hill. Lovely.
Lovely little school, wasn't it?
It was
And
marvellous.
you stayed there 2 years, was
Three-
it? Three.
three years.
Years. And then you applied. There was this job going down in Portsmouth, and it was a brand new school, not built.
Well, it's being built,
Well, it
but
wasn't
I was
finished.
this is how things work in the education and in the industry, I suppose. I was told to apply for the headship.
This, what was her name? Joan Dean.
Joan
Joan
Dean.
Dean. She said, if you see anything, you didn't get, you went for one, didn't get it, did you?
Yeah,
The
that's
headship?
right.
And
It-
she said, if you see anything you
That's
like
right.
the look of, apply straight to me.
I thought I had, where was it? Padstow. But not Padstow.
No.
On the London Road, A3. What's that?
Oh, I can't remember.
Coming down from the A3.
Anyway,
And I thought I've got
you wrote-
this job buttoned up.
Yeah, but
When they came out and said, well, Mr. Jones or whatever it was, go back in, I thought, well, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
And Joan Dean was the advisor. We had what we, in local authorities like Hampshire, you had a boss of recruitment who was an advisor. You could go and see her anytime, or he. And I saw her afterwards, and I said, what did I do wrong? She said, you did nothing wrong at all. She said, it was a good interview and it was touch and go. She said, next time you see a job that you fancy, don't apply, write to me. Which I did.
Headhunting, wasn't she?
She was headhunting.
Anyway, you applied.
I applied.
You
Much
got
to
the
my
job
astonishment,
anyway.
I got a brand
So
new
you had a
school, not
brand new
quite
school.
finished.
Not quite finished. He was able to build it up right
from the start.
scratch, didn't you?
Oh,
And
that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
yeah,
That's-
he had a wonderful time.
Oh.
He really did. He didn't move again, did you? There.
Yeah, that's right.
And
But
in
the
the
thing
local
is,
paper, they used to looking for houses. They used to want Moreland's school catchment area houses in Moreland's catchment area.
every
He had a
school's got what's
brilliant
called a
reputation.
catchment area. Yes, and I thought I've made it. When I saw this advert, wanted house in the Moreland School catchment area, I thought, I've done it. I've done the right thing.
What's a catch area?
Oh,
Like their area they draw from.
days we had.
To catch the students, right? Catch the
what that
students
mean?
from that.
Well, the catchment area, that was this
Oh,
where people
A
could
boundary.
apply, a
where
boundary.
you should go to that particular school within that boundary.
Oh,
Yeah.
school
To where you
district.
live,
It
yeah.
was that school
Yeah.
district.
that-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, according
Okay.
to where you live.
Okay.
And,
Oh, people were coming from far, not far and wide, but
no,
way
no,
outside
they-
my
yeah,
catchment
they-
area wanted to
they
come
wanted
here.
to come, yeah.
Well, there, you young, good-looking head teacher coming here. What more do you want for your money? Oh, God, it took a lot of my time, though, didn't it?
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
yeah.
Building it up from the beginning
A
and
lot of
yeah,
my time.
and you were able to.
Oh,
All that time you had two secretaries, didn't you?
yeah, poor old
One retired, and then you had what's her name? Can't think of her name.
Barter.
Sue Barter, and you had two caretakers.
that's right. That's a good sign, actually.
All those years.
Yeah.
I used to laugh at George, the caretaker. He used to.
Our care, they were all, it was a brand new school, if you can imagine it.
Yes.
All the floors were beautifully finished off, all
He
the,
chose the decorations and everything.
yeah,
Saying that you looked at me funny and I thought
The
myself.
caretaker used to go in the holidays. Come and have a look at my floors, Mrs. Emmett. Come and have a look
Dear
at
old
He was so
George.
proud of all his floors, and he used to curse the kids if they came in with muddy shoes, didn't he, George?
oh yes.
He used to tell them all. Oh dear, man.
On
Come and have a look at
wet
my
days,
floor.
you used to stand by the door with a mop, waiting for the kids to put their wet shoes on the clean
Oh
surface.
dear.
Oh dear.
We went
What
to
a lovely
the funeral,
time.
didn't we, poor old George?
Wonderful cook.
Oh yes, we got a lovely letter from an ex-pupil, haven't we?
Yeah.
Actually, he's gone back. He lives in the Bristol area now, doesn't he? I think.
I think so.
Is that where you were? I
So
can't
Aunt
remember.
Maureen, were you also a teacher?
No, I was in the school off.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you were his.
No.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that was a joke.
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
that,
no,
but
no.
that was a joke.
No,
Okay.
I didn't go to the same school. That was not at first. I didn't sort of do anything when the children were small. I stayed home then.
Yeah.
Then I started working in a playgroup. When we moved to Reading, Sue was 4 and she wouldn't stay. She used to cry every day.
Oh,
So I used to stay with her. In the end, I got a job there.
You might as well. You were there
I used-
anyway,
I
right?
used- I used to get £1 a morning, and I was so thrilled with this money. It was lovely, £5 of my own.
Yeah.
And then what happened then when we came? There was a privately run nursery next door, wasn't there, when we moved?
That's right.
In Longwood Avenue.
Yeah.
And I started working in there.
Oh,
I only had to go
right.
next
I remember
door.
now.
And then I started applying for jobs. I went and did a refresher course, shorthand typing. Not sure, I didn't do shorthand. I did a typing course and passed stage 1 and 2 typing.
My watch is telling me to
Get a
get
job.
up.
And then I actually started applying for school jobs, didn't I?
Mm.
And then I managed to get a school job near where we lived.
Yeah. I could have
So I
changed my
was
job very
assistant
easily for
secretary
more
in the
money.
school.
But I thought, what's more important if you're happy in your work?
Absolutely.
It really does come down to that. If you've got a job that you're really happy at,
He said,
the money is not
I
the
loved it.
answer to
He
solve
said
it.
he could never remember not wanting to go to work.
Oh, that's
He
a
absolutely
blessing
loved
right
it.
there.
Loved it, didn't you?
Well, I was reasonably well paid, I thought, but
Not
I knew
compared
how
with now.
difficult it was for parents to
We've got
approach
one, granddaughter
an
is
official of the
teaching.
school.
Yeah.
I remember it myself, and I always said I will always make myself available for you. But I'm always available. I went back to school on the Thursday evening, didn't I? For about 6:30 to whatever time. And I said, I'm there. If you want to come and see me about anything personal, private, education, whatever, come and see me.
Oh, that's
And I didn't get very many people coming. Brought me some bloody peculiar problems, though.
You
You asked for it.
With their marriage problems sometimes, didn't you?
Well, he said personal.
Yeah.
No problem. So there you go.
Yes. Teachers were the biggest menace, that thing.
Oh,
Kids
dear.
think they're different, they're not. They're human.
Wish this wind would
You really feel sometimes with some kids.
Do you want to try
You
the
come up by the neck and
That's it, the sun.
I'll tell you this one story and I'll shut up. I had a boy who was, during the war, and after the war, lots of people from Malta came to live in Britain for one reason or another, and some people from Britain went to live in Malta. And I had this boy whose mother was Maltese, married a British sailor in Malta. And when he was about 5, 6, something like that, they moved back to Britain, and he went to a school in, was it Perborough? He went to another different school, not too far away. And then one day his mother came to see him and said that what's his name? Louis?
Louis,
Louis Hill.
Doesn't matter about all that.
He came to see me and said he's not happy. I'd like to transfer him to your school. And I said, well, can't you sort out the problem at the school? I said, I don't want people bringing problems into my school. She said, I don't think so. Ned Sparks was the head. So I said, yes, all right. So he came in, and he started to get, he was a mischievous boy, if I can put it like
Always
that.
in trouble.
Got himself into silly bits of trouble. And I was in my office, just about break time, waiting for Mr. Cox to bring me my cup of coffee. And there was a knock on the door. Come in. And I looked at him and I said, oh, come and stand here. What is it now? Why do you get into these stupid scrapes? And he looked at me straight in the eye and he said, put his hands on my desk, where he was standing in front of me, and said, Jesus Christ, Mr. Emmett, I just don't know. Now, how can you deal with a kid like that?
Deal with that?
Those were his exact words
He
to
didn't
me.
know where to put himself. He had to go out. 'Cause
I was so staggered. I said, it's so serious, I've got to go outside to think about it.
he was
I was actually
he had a
killing
twinkle in
myself
his eye,
with
that
laughter.
child.
And Mrs. Cox
Always
said,
in scrapes.
and
Never
And
forgotten
I
it.
went back in and I said, well, and I've thought about it a great deal, Louis. I said, I didn't know you were on communications with the Creator or his Son, which he didn't really understand.
No.
I said, but there are conundrums in life, and you're one of them. Try not to do it again this week.
Oh, he was always in
All right,
trouble.
sir.
Poor
And
Louis.
off you go. Oh, dear. Oh, they were smashing kids, weren't they?
It was a- yeah.
So, I hate to sound selfish about it, but it was a middle class area, if I can put it like that.
Right. Best
Well,
guy.
you-
All buying their own homes.
Yeah, well, they were moving up from Portsmouth, and you got a few kids in at a time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Children were coming a few at a time as the school was
Oh.
building up. Because it wasn't, well, when you first came, it wasn't even finished, was it? You had a,
No.
a
It was a
separate.
narrow lane going through. It's
Well, you
called
had a
Portmore Lane,
separate
wasn't
lot,
it?
wasn't it? In Waterlooville.
Yeah.
At the teacher centre.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway,
It was a great time for me.
yes.
Well, I have to know, did that student come back to you? Did you ever have to like go after him again, or
No.
did he straighten up?
Yeah, I think.
Words
he
of
must-
wisdom?
They left it. They went on to seniors, didn't they? He left
Yeah, so they left me as they came
We
to
o-
me
We
from
often wonder what happened to
7
him.
to 11. Before that, they'd been to Mrs. Jones up the road.
Infants.
From infants only, from 5 to, although she had problems too. But, you know, it was a, I was going to say not a happy, well, it was a happy experience, I must be fair. But every day in
Whoops.
education, it brought, is that my stick?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. There we go.
Getting a bit violent. Every day it brought an unusual problem.
Yeah.
Because kids are so different. But some you remember,
We've never
others
forgotten Louis.
just pass by.
Yeah. To this day, you can quote his name.
Sorry?
I say to this day, you
Yeah,
still remember
that's
his
right,
name.
Well, in
often
those
wonder
days
what happened to
we
him.
had assembly in the morning, and I insisted they walk down the stairs because we had a 2-story building. They came down the stairs quietly and lined up year by year by year
guys
right
okay? You
till
need
they
any
were
help?
right under my nose.
I'm worried.
You're worried that they're laughing so hard?
Dirty jokes from his Navy
Louis,
days.
What's the matter?
Student Louis.
Oh, that's all right. Thank God for that.
He wasn't talking about you specifically.
Oh, that's all right.
Louis.
We've had the
I didn't know you had a
story.
nickname.
Yeah.
We've had the story of Louis Hill again.
Oh no, please. That's why I'm not here, because I've heard these so many times. Anybody want some drinks? And then we'll just have some lunch then. So I didn't offer you a drink when you first came, did you? So what would you, do you want a glass of something?
Hand me my bag. See if
oh, yeah,
I
we'll
don't
have
know
a
if I have
glass
a
of
battery in
something.
there or not. I think I'm about ready.
Do you want a glass of wine? Do you want a glass of wine, or do you want some cider?
What was
No,
it?
that's not your coffee. Do you want a glass of wine, or do you want some cider?
I'm not driving, am I? Yeah, it's glad we've got some wine, please.
You want some red wine, yeah?
Oh,
So you
Red
want rosé?
or white?
Yes, please, Rosie.
Right.
I'm going to try some cider.
You want some cider? I bought some cider, so do you want the same?
But we're going inside, correct?
Yeah, we'll go
Oh,
in
yeah.
at the table. It'll be easier, I think, than yeah.
Yeah.
Boys?
Oh,
Well, there's obviously beer.
Exactly.
Obviously you're driving, so
yeah. I think
one.
So it was very nice of Trish and Pete to have us over. They did a great job of hosting. Thank you, Trish, for putting up with us. And the Portsmouth was a fun place. We went out for beers. We had a great time. The guys in the background, even they got into the whole act, and we just had a fun time. I look forward to doing it again. Thank you again, Pete and Trish.